welcome you to Alumni Stadium for tonight's matchup between the visiting Chieftains of Logan High School and your Jackson Ironmen. Logan has elected to receive the toss to start the first half. The kickoff was returned for a touchdown by number 31, Creighton Cohen. The extra point attempt by number 54 is up and good. Your score, Logan Chieftains 7, Ironmen 0.
How do I turn off focus magnifier? Callan Wilson, he's a freshman. It is ready on Callan Wilson on that screen on that.
The kick was made by number 54, Callan Wilson.
They say it says it's ready and this one here both, so I'm not sure what's wrong.
The kickoff was returned by number 28, Eli Dorman. It'll be first and 10 Ironmen on the 44. Jacob Winters, the ball carrier for Jackson. Gain of 2 on the play, makes it 2nd and 8 on the 46-yard line. Holden Blanket chip the ball carrier for Jackson. Gain of 5 makes it 3rd and 3 on the 49-yard line. Cade Wolford, the ball carrier for Jackson. Gain of 1 brings up 4th and 2. Blanket chip the ball carrier for Jackson. Loss on the play brings up turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Logan on their own 49-yard line. Number 21, Greg Peak, the ball carrier. Gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6 on the 47. Number 31, Creighton Pullen, the ball carrier, tackle for a loss. Loss makes it 3rd and 13 on the 46-yard line. Number 21, Eric Fick, the ball carrier, driven out of bounds by number 7, Jacob Winters. 4th and 3 on the 44-yard line for the Chieftains.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, number 27, 5 yards, results in a 1st down.
The penalty makes it 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. And Ironmen. Tristan Prater on the stop for the Ironmen. Ball carrier was number 3, Alex Thompson. Gain of 6 makes it second and 4 on the 33. Jack Brown, the ball carrier for the Chieftains. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 4 on the 33-yard line. No gain on the play, makes it 4th and 4 for the Chieftains.
Partner snap, false start. Offense, number 32, 5 yards, 4th down.
Penalty makes it 4th and 9 on the 38.
Officials timeout on the field, water break. The Ironmen will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line.
Thank you.
Cade Wolford, the ball carrier for Jackson. The run was good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 Ironmen. on the 30-yard line. Ironmen, number 7, Jacob Winters. The extra point attempt by number 4, Ethan Crabtree, is good. That makes your score, the Ironmen 7, Logan Jenkins 7. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you that concessions are available on both sides of the stands. The Football Mothers Club hosts the concession stands on the visiting side, and the Jackson Bandmasters have the concession stands on the home side. We encourage you to visit one or both concession stands before the end of the night. The kick is returned by number 3, Alex Thompson. And on the stop from Ironman, number 5, Xander Saragosa.
It's either in that little bag that they have all the cables in, or I left it down there. I don't know. Okay. I think Steven suggested that. Do you? Okay.
It'll be 1st and 10 Logan on their own 22. Jack Brown, the ball carrier for Logan. Taken down by number 8, Cade Wolford. Gain of 4 makes it 2nd and 6 on the 26. Actually make that a gain of 1, brings up 30 and 5 on the 27-yard line. And on the stop for the Ironmen, number 7, Jacob Winters. Number 7, Braden Sturgill. And with the quarterback keeper for Logan.
Official timeout for Benjamin.
It is just short of the first down, so that brings up 4th and less than 1. Illegal participation on the offense, 15 yards, 4th down. It'll be 1st and 10 Ironmen on the Logan 24. The pass was intended for number 14, Tristan Prater. Second and 10 on the 24. Came over the ball carrier for Jackson. Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 9 on the 23. Jacob Winters with a gain of 3. But a gain of 4 brings up 4th and 5 on the 19. Pass completes a Holden Blankenship. Short of the first down, brings up a turnover on downs for the Ironmen. It'll be 1st and 10, Logan on the 19. With that 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Jack Brown, the ball carrier for Logan. Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 11 on the 19. That'll be the end of the first quarter with your score, Ironmen 7, Logan 7. Sturgill for a loss. Makes it 3rd and 21. Xander Ferragosian then on stop with Ironmen. Gain of 2 makes it 4th and 19. It'll be 1st and 10 Jackson on the 35-yard line. Cade Wolford, the ball carrier for Jackson. Driven out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and good for an Ironman 1st down. Evans fires with the quarterback keeper. Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 on the 15. Get those game ball and split the pot tickets ready. We'll read those numbers at the next break. The pass is complete to number 14, Tristan Prater. 1st and goal for the Ironmen on the 1-yard line. Touchdown, Ironman! Number 7, Jacob Winters. Goes up and good. Your score, Ironman 14, Logan 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winning split the pot ticket number tonight. The winner will be taking home $285. Winning split the pot ticket number, it's a red ticket, 769 747. 769 747. If you have that number, please see Matt McKee in the press box. Your winning game ball ticket tonight is 421527. Winning game ball ticket 421527. See Greg Potter after the game to pick up your winning game ball. The ticket is returned by number 21, Greg Fick. Ball will be placed on the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Logan. Touchdown, Jackson.
Holding offense, number 56, 10 yards, 1st down.
The holding penalty will bring it back to them. That'll make it 1st and 20 on the 46-yard line. The pass is complete to number 8, Cade Wolford. Gain of 8 makes it 2nd and 12. Ball on the 38-yard line. That expires with the quarterback keeper. It's good for an Ironman first down.
Officials timeout for injury.
It'll be 1st and 10 Jackson on the 22-yard line. Cade Wolper, the ball carrier for Jackson.
Personal foul, horse collar, defense, half the distance to the goal, first down.
The ability to make a 1st and goal for the Ironmen on the 4-yard line. Touchdown, Ironman, number 8, Cade Wolfer, the ball carrier. Crabtree is kicking this up in good. That makes your score. Ironman 21, Logan 7. We did have a winner and split the pot. However, we are still waiting on a game ball winner. The winning game ball number is 421527. If you have the winning game ball number 421527, see Greg Potter after the game to pick up your ball. The kick will be returned by number 21, Barrett Fitt. And on the stop for the Ironmen, 28, Eli Browerman. It'll be 1st and 10 Logan on the 21-yard line. Alex Thompson, the ball carrier for Logan. Tackle for a loss of 1. And on the stop for the Ironmen, 57, Grant Maston. Pick the ball carrier for Logan. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9. Pick the ball carrier. Grant Masson in on the stop for the Ironmen. Gain of 1 makes it 4th and 8 on the 23-yard line. So the 1st and 10 Ironmen on the 47-yard line. The pass is complete, number 20, Holden Blankenship. It's good for an Ironman 1st down. First and 10 Jackson on the 37-yard line.
That ball, encroachment, defense, number 54, 5 yards, 1st down. Timeout, Logan. The 1st of the half.
Pass was intended for number 8, Cade Wolford. The incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 5 on the 32. Pass is intended for number 14, Tristan Prater. That brings up 3rd and 5 for the Iron.
Out. Jackson, the first of the first half.
Jacob Winters, the ball carrier for Jackson. The run is good for an Ironman first down. 1st and 10 Jackson on the 23-yard line. Eli Browerman, the ball carrier for Jackson. Gain of 5. Gretchen, 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. Spires the ball carrier for Jackson. 2nd goal on the 1-yard line.
Encroachment on the defense. Hot the goal. Second down.
Touchdown, Ironmen. Number 7, Jacob Winter. He gets up and good, and that makes your score. Ironman 28, Logan 7. Ball was returned by number 11, Caden Patton.
After the play contact on the kicking team, number 5, 15 yards, first down.
Number 4, Tyler Dawson, the ball carrier. Gain of 3 makes it second and 7 on the 43. Braden Sturgill tackle for a loss. Loss of 3 makes it 3rd and 10 on the 41-yard line. Makes it 3rd and 9 for the Chieftains. Creighton pulling the ball carrier. Fourth and 10 on the 40-yard line.
I would think to punt, but it looks like they might be trying to play for it. Now I think Coach Eddie's going to think better of it, take a timeout, and discuss this. It's been a very short field to give the Ironmen to punt from the 40, but a timeout on the field. Pete Wilson, let's keep it here. Any stats jumping out at you? Obviously, Jacob Winters having a big first half.
Right, well, the Ironmen, after Logan did get a first down on their first offensive possession, which, you know, that was interesting at the time because Logan had already had the lead and then stopped Jackson, if you recall. That's the only first down they have in the game. Jackson has 9. Meanwhile, Jackson getting production from a host of players. We've seen 2 quarterbacks out there. They both completed passes. Jacob Winters as a runner, kind of leading the stable of Jackson runners that Coach Hall can throw out there. 5 carries, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cade Wolford with 6 carries and 55 yards and a touchdown. Evan Spires has run for 26, and Browerman, the sophomore, on his first carry got 18.
Messer in there as one of the defensive tackles, along with McGraw. The Ironmen have the punt return team in. 4th and 10, snap back to their punter. The kick is almost blocked, and let's see if they throw a flag. They do not. So the punt is caught nicely by Holden Blankenship, and the Ironmen will get the ball about the 36-yard line. We are 1:01 to go in the first half. The Ironmen still have 2 timeouts left. Let's see if they play for another score. Boy, the punter's had a tough night, and that's Jack Brown, that time rolling to his right as he likes to do. Grant Maston doesn't get a block, but he is blocked into him, so there was no flag. Holden Blankenship did a good job of catching the punt. The Ironmen had pretty good field position at that 36-yard line.
Blocked into him or not, Maston came very close to blocking him.
Yeah, we've come close a couple of times. We think Drew Bragg might have got a hand on one of those earlier in the game.
Jackson, Dan, has 2 timeouts now with 1:01 to go, so we could see the so-called 1 minute, 1 second offense right now.
Jacob Winters is now calling for somebody's not in the lineup for the Ironmen, and the Ironmen are going to have to burn a timeout, and that makes Coach Hall a little bit excited or a little bit hot under the collar. But the Ironmen with 2 timeouts, they had 1 to utilize. They will huddle up, and we'll keep it right here. 1:01 to go before halftime. Jackson, I'm sure this is kind of a 2-minute drill type situation here. It looked like we were going to have 2 backs in the backfield and Winters in the shotgun, so we want to see what the Ironmen want to try to do here with 1:01 to go.
Of course, Coach Hall, known as an offensive innovator, very creative on offense, and I think we'll all agree, no matter what side you're on, he has some offensive weapons to work with, multiple offensive weapons. That's what makes Jackson so dangerous. A lot of players can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
This is a great matchup, Jackson-Logan, through the years, and they play. This is the 98th contest. Pete Wilson and Coach Hall and Coach Eddie going at it there. But Coach Hurd has a big matchup tonight also with that marching band at halftime, as Logan is one of the true outstanding bands, and we know how great our Ironman band is, so it should be a fun halftime for all the fans here tonight. Winters under center, drops back, hands off to the fullback. Good cut by Spires, and he goes for about 7 yards, but that was interesting. The Ironmen go to a little more conservative look. 50 seconds clock running. Ironmen still have 1 timeout. They go to the line of scrimmage. McGraw kind of looks like he's getting the offensive line organized. We're at 40 seconds running clock. Winters back in a shotgun. Ironmen still have that 1 timeout. Snap back to Winters, throws it out in the flats to Wolford. Wolford now makes a move, breaks a tackle at the 45, crosses the 50, stays in bounds, gets tackled about the 48-yard line, and the Ironmen now, I think, will utilize that last timeout with 27 seconds to go. No, the Ironmen are going to come to the line of scrimmage. They're going to start the clock, 24 seconds. Trips to the right. Winters in the shotgun. Snap back to Winters, drops back, takes a look down the field, throws it over to Prater, and he does not catch it. That does stop the clock with 13 seconds. Trying to throw it on the backside to the single receiver and get out of bounds to stop the clock, but that incomplete pass stops it. 2nd and 10, 13.2 seconds left here in the first half. Jackson has the 28-7 lead. Been 28 straight points by the Ironmen to get this lead. They have 1 timeout left. Trips once again to the right. In the slot, it's like Jake Wood and Evan Spires in the double slot. All actually 5 receivers there. rolls out, Winters rolls out, takes a look, throws it down the field, hits his receiver, and that is Drew Bragg, who will catch it and go inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Ironmen with 6.3 seconds. Certainly shortened up the field, and with the strike mark at the 31, with the arm strength of Winters, obviously no problem getting the ball into the end zone. Trips to the left, slot to the right, 5 receivers wide. Winters alone in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Snap back to Jacobs. Steps back. Takes a look. Throws it in the end zone. Overthrows. Prater goes incomplete, but 1.3 seconds left, so the Ironmen can get one more opportunity. Post pattern by Prater. He's about the end zone where the ball went over his head. Jackson, maybe. Peter, we're going to try a field goal?
I see Ethan Crabtree going in there.
That will be one long field goal. They're going to mark it. Jake Wood will probably spot the ball about the 38-yard line. We're talking about a 48-yard field goal. Ironmen have a timeout, so they're going to talk this over. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We'll see what the Jackson Ironmen are going to do with 1.3 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hi, it's Kylie, and you know what time of year it is. Football time. And our friends at Jackson Express, home of Big Papa's Pizza, subs, chicken, and more, have got you covered before or after the game. My dad just loves picking up a pizza and subs or even chicken tenders with potato wedges. And he always gets my favorite, the super cheesy pizza. Jackson Express has it all, including veals, mac and cheese bites, loaded potato bites, and more. So stop by today and dine in or carry out.
Jackson Express on East Main Street next to Toro Loco. Call 286-3811.
You're listening to Jackson High School Sports on the all-new Mix 96 FM. And now, back to the action.
Coach Andy Hall huddles up with most of the team, but Ethan Crabtree stands out there. He's got the tee in his hand. He's going to mark that tee at the 38-yard line. We're talking about a 48-yard field goal attempt, 1.3 seconds left. This should be the last play of the half. Jake Woods holding. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is low. Not going to be enough. It will go a miss, and that should be it for halftime. The Jackson Ironmen not having the start they wanted to, giving up a opening kickoff touchdown return to the Logan Chieftains, find themselves down 7-0. From that point on, they score 28 points, and they take a 28-7 lead at halftime. Soon it'll be Mark Thomas and Rick Perdue once again back at the helm as the voice of the Rockets, and that'll be on the radio tomorrow night. And now the Benton County Vikings, and I saw the voice of the Vikings here tonight because he's watching a nephew play, Cade Woofer. That's going to be the longtime Judge Bob Grillo and Jeff Thacker. They will be bringing you Benton County Viking football, and they will be taking on Unioto tomorrow night.
Yes, they will, and Unioto has been their traditional opener for a number of years, and Unioto's had the best of that series. A lot of excitement in Benton County because they've got a new coach up there, Coach T.J. Carper. He comes from West Virginia. He was one of the coaches at Cabell Midland when the Ironmen played them here a number of years ago.
And they were good.
Yeah, they say that's the biggest enrollment school in West Virginia. That's what we always heard at that point, and they can play some football. And so he's bringing some of that know-how, that West Virginia know-how, big-time West Virginia high school know-how, to Benton County.
So it should be a fun night on the radio tomorrow night, or if you can't, get out and support them and go to the games. That's what, we're so lucky right now that and I'll be honest, COVID is not getting better all of a sudden, Pete Wilson. It's changed a little bit, but you're right now allowed to be at the games. Take advantage of that because we missed it so dearly last year.
Yes, we did, and nice to see a big crowd out here having fun, and we can only hope, that the situation with COVID goes the right way. But we learned the hard way last year to be prepared for anything.
We're a little bit wiser, let's hope for. Logan is going to kick off to our Jackson Ironmen. They hold the lead at halftime. It is 28 for the Ironmen, running off 28 straight points to finish that first half. Logan 7. Freshman for Logan is going to kick off. And you got his name there.
Caden
Patton on there. Kick goes to about the 12-yard line, and it looks like it's Blankenship coming across the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, turns the corner, stiff arms his way all the way out to about the 45-yard line. Good kickoff return for our Jackson Ironmen, who have first possession here in the third quarter.
Right, Blankenship, a little bit of hesitation fielding that because it came in on kind of a funny bounce, so he got a slow start, but once he got going, he was heading north and south looking for the seam, and comes up with a really nice return all the way out to the Ironmen's 48-yard line. So give him, Dan, a 36-yard return there.
Very exciting when he gets his hands on the football. You know, Pete Wilson, last year we had the unique situation having 3 players on the Ironmen whose dads had been SEOAL MVPs. We're only down to 2 this year, but it's still Holden Blankenship's dad was, and so was Cade Wooford's dad. And it's great to have that kind of football tradition here at Jackson. Cade Wooford gets the carry, crosses the midfield, 50-yard line, takes it down to about the 47, about 5-yard gain on first down. Eric Davis was the 3rd one last year with his son Traylon on that football team. How unique was that to have 3 ex-SEOAL MVPs having their sons play on the Ironmen last year? I thought that was a neat thing. Winters is under center. The Ironman in the I formation. Handoff, it looks like, goes to Braden Powell. Powell goes for first down yardage. He crosses the 45, takes it all the way down to the 40-yard line, and a first down for the Ironmen. 2 snaps, first down yardage in Logan territory on the 40-yard line. Winters runs all the way to the sideline to get direction from Coach Hall. Jacob will be under center. I formation for the Ironmen. Handoff to the second back. That's Wooford. He has a nice cut at the line of scrimmage. Crosses the 35, the 30, the 25. Boy, he gets there quickly down near the 20-yard line. Running behind the right side of that offensive line. A good stop-and-go move by Cade Wooford. Brings it back to the left side, and they were cleared out. And he takes it all the way down to the 20. Another 20-yard run by Cade.
Very nifty there because there wasn't much of a hole at the point of attack. He reacted to that, spun out of a potential tackle. He is not only fast, Dan, he's very quick, and he has instinctive moves on where to go with that football.
It does look like it's just natural to him, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Wooford deep in the I formation. Winters under center. Powell in the backfield also. Winters rolling to his right. Going to be a throwback in the end zone. He sees Tristan Prater, who catches this one in the end zone. Pretty play action, pass action by the Ironmen. I think it was just 3 snaps and maybe a little more than that, Pete Wilson, but a very quick touchdown for the Ironmen as they score on this first possession and take the 34-7 lead.
Well, of course, the play action pass set up so well after several successful runs in a row. You know that Logan's thinking, got to stop that run, and they had good pass protection on their Winters, waited for Prater to come open, and he's most always going to catch that ball.
Less than 2 minutes. It takes the Ironmen to get another touchdown on the board. The snap is bobbled for the Ironmen, so the extra point will not be good, but there is a flag down. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a penalty against Logan, so the Ironmen are going to get another chance. And I assume we will kick it again.
On the defense.
Encroachment by the defense. Coach Hall decides not to take the yardage, keep it where it is in the normal extra point. They can run it. Still 34-7. Let's see if we get 35. Better snap, hold, the kick up, easily through, and the Ironmen 35, the Logan Chieftains 7 will take a timeout and be back with more Jackson Ironmen football on 96.7 in just 1 minute.
Hey everybody, we're back with the Gillum Insurance Player of the Game. Tune in each and every single week for Dan and Dan on 96.7, and they'll be giving you the award right after the game. And stop in and see us at 135 East Huron Street at Gillum Insurance, or give us a like on our Facebook page at Gillum Insurance at facebook.com. Give us a call at 740-395-0357, or shoot us an email at jason.gillum@american-national.com.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day with 16 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim. They are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
You're listening to Jackson High School Sports on the all-new Mix 96 FM. And now, back to the action.
Crabtree approaches the ball. The kick, it is in the air. It's going to go down to inside the 10-yard line. Return line for Logan comes out to the 20, but he is tackled by Bo Landrum, who had a tremendous hit on one of the earlier kickoffs. This time he certainly does his job and gets the return man, who was Caden Patton, tackled about the 20-yard line, crosses it near the 21. And it'll be Logan Chieftains on offense with the Ironmen with a 35-7 lead. Pete, that was a quick touchdown.
Right, it looks like Bo Landrum's kind of the bomber guy going down there on that kickoff turn. The kamikaze, the
one hit earlier was lethal. It was quite the hit.
Right, even if he doesn't make the tackle, he could affect the play. And he did that time.
Sturgill still in the game, a quarterback for the Chieftains. He's only thrown one pass, and that went to Tristan Prater for the interception. Shotgun formation, one back in the backfield. Steps back, going to throw his second pass, but no, he tucks and is going to run. Has some room, crosses to 25, makes a nice cut there, and is going to take it out to about the 28-yard line. Did a nice job there, and obviously Sturgill probably a better runner than thrower. They just haven't been able to get anything positive down in distances going tonight, but he's able to pick up about 8 yards on that snap. Second and short. And this is what a wing T defense would like to do, is have second and twos, but they have had very few of those tonight, Pete.
Absolutely. Jackson defense definitely rose to the occasion almost from the get-go.
Sturgill under center. One back in the backfield, two slots. Here comes the motion man. Ball is fumbled on the snap, and the quarterback does drop on it. There's a penalty flag in the backfield. Let's see what this was. Logan had the optimal second and 2, but are they picking the flags up? They appear to be picking all flags up, but there was a loss on the bobbled snap by the quarterback, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Mark the ball the 28-yard line. Logan still running that wing T, but now they spread it out a little bit. Have slots here to the right, single wide out to the left. Shotgun formation. Nope, quarterback under center. One back in the backfield. Drops back, the throw, and it's going to be a slant pattern by the Chieftains, and I think they're saying it's a catch. It was right at the turf, and they're going to give him a reception, and that's going to be a first down, and they haven't had one for quite a while, Pete.
They have. That's number 2. They had one early in the first quarter.
Their first completion with a pass. They've only thrown a couple. David Norris in there, one of the tackles. On with A.J. Denny. Jones at the nose. Quick pitch to the running back, number 21 for the Chieftains. That is obviously very thick. He's able to turn the corner, pick up a couple yards, crosses the 35, marking down about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Chieftains. Winters and Maston, the two inside linebackers for the Ironmen. Prater, Blankenship are corners. Prater with the interception in the first half. Now a touchdown reception here early in the third quarter. Ball is bobbled around, and it looks like Xander was in the backfield in a hurry and wraps him up, and it's going to be another tackle for a loss.
Loss of 1
that is
on the 36-yard line.
Xander Karagashian. We're going to get better at that as the year goes. But wow, he's been a player tonight, Pete. Been very involved. Good to have him part of the Ironman football tradition. 3rd and now long. 3rd and 8. Ball marked back about the 36-yard line. Cowbell is ringing. Crowd stomping their feet in the bleachers. Sturgill is under center. Single back. Here comes the motion. Takes the jet sweep. He's going to keep it. He gets across the 40-yard line and actually picks up pretty good yards, but is going to come up about 3 yards short of first down yardage needed. Right in the middle of the field, and we'll see what Logan decides to do. They're down 35-7. You can see him going for it on the 42-yard line of Logan, but can't keep punting it to this Jackson offense. Logan's going to play for it. 4th and 2. 6:17 to go here in the third quarter. Sturgill is under center. Motion in the backfield, single back. Madison's showing blitz, but now they drop back in a punt formation. Looks like they're going to quick kick, but this might be too much time. Referee deep in the secondary throws his flag.
Timeout.
Oh, Logan takes a timeout, so they're going to take a timeout to talk this over. It's 4th and 2, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 35-7. Ironmen with the lead. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back in 30 seconds.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street in Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.
You're listening to Jackson High School Sports on the all-new Mix 96 FM. And now, back to the action.
Punt formation for the Chieftains, 4th and 2. High snap, chases the punter back. He gets a quick kick. Not a long kick, but it should get a Logan bounce, and it does. And it rolls deep into Jackson territory, across the 20, across the 15, and it is still rolling. It'll die about the 13-yard line for the Jackson Ironmen. They will have their second possession of this third quarter. Ironmen have the 35-7 lead. Gave up first down, Pete Wilson, but defense still playing pretty solid.
Right, and this is Brown's best punt of the night. Getting 45 yards, he got a very favorable bounce there. Didn't have a good snap, so give him a lot of credit for that one.
Going to see Hayden Bice out there on the field for the Ironmen. I'm going to assume he's at the center. It's going to be it's going to be at a right guard position for Jackson. Bice, a senior. And a really solid program player all through his career. Slot to the right side for the Ironmen. Winters under center. I formation. Snap. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Evan Spires. And the handoff goes to Cade Wolford. He breaks a couple tackles, crosses the 15, gets tackled about the 16. Short gain. Spires now under the center for the Ironmen. We've seen both he and Jacob Winters, both. Well, you hate to say this without seeing everybody, but Coach Hall agrees with myself in that we might have two of the very best quarterbacks in all of Southeast Ohio on the same team. So we have to feel very lucky in that regard.
Right, and the wonderful thing about it, if quarterback is their best position, the running back not too far behind for either guy.
Nope. No question about it. Spires under center. I formation. Slots to the left. Looks down the field. Throws it over the middle. And it is Prater with a diving catch. Pretty throw. Good catch. And that's going to go across the 30-yard line. Mark it at 33, I think. And it'll be a first down for the Ironmen. Prater's such a tough cover. He has great hands. And he has a drop tonight, which we won't see many of those all year. He's made, I think, more acrobatic catches in his career than I have ever seen a receiver have for the Jackson Ironmen.
Surely one of the best. And we have been around, so we're allowed to, make some judgments, some perspective.
We've seen a bunch
we can
of
still
them.
see, too. We got glasses.
Yes. Prater split to the left side. Two backs in the backfield. Handoff goes to, I think, Webb. Webb crosses the 37, falls down about the 39. We'll see where they're marking, about the 39-yard line. Pickup of about 5 yards on first down. Butcher in the lineup for the Ironmen. We mentioned Bice in there also, along with a lot of the other starters. Hunter Webb at the fullback position. Drop back by Spires. He's being pressured, rolls to his right. Now he's bought some time, still rolling to his right. Now the pressure's coming. He does a nice job of throwing it out of bounds. Not taking the sack. He's third and about 5. Coach Hall talks about the decision-making of the senior Evan Spires. We see it all the time, either on the football field, basketball field. What you call it, the young man makes plays. Very intelligent, very few mistakes. He's such a competitor.
Outstanding young man. Of course, the younger brother of Jaden Spires, who is a Ohio University Bobcat. Saw him in a green jersey. He's on the team this year.
doing a great job, Jaden over there, and what a running back he was for the Ironmen. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Slot to the right. Spires looks down the field. Good throw. Catches Blankenship. Blankenship will be tripped up about the 45-yard line, but he makes the catch and makes the first down and will move the down markers.
Good enough for Ironman first down. First and 10 on the 45-yard line.
Stay tuned with us in the post game. Once again this year, Monroe Collision will have the Hit of the Game Award presented to one of our Ironmen, and we will also have the Gillum Insurance. Jason Pudge Gillum for the 16th season doing the Player of the Game Award. We talked about the guy, Frank Swingle, who started all that back for City Loan many, many years ago, and Pudge has carried on that tradition. Handoff to the I-back, cut by Wooford. Boy, he gets cut. He comes back in the field. He gets now across the line of scrimmage. He had to run a long way there, Kate did, to get across the line of scrimmage, pick up 1 yard. Times the Logan defense has actually been stout in between the tackles. Obviously, the Ironmen have a little bit of a speed advantage, I would say, Pete Wilson, over this Chieftain team. And the fact that we can throw the football makes such a difference. It does open things up.
It's all kinds of pressure on the defense. You can't focus on one aspect of the game, the pass or the run, or even one player.
Spires under center, I formation, slot to the right. Drops back, straight back, looks down the field, throws it deep down the field, has an open receiver, and he hits him, and he's inside the 30-yard line. I think it's Cade Wooford. I don't know if that was a circle pattern out of the backfield, but a pretty throw, and hits him right in stride. Wooford takes it down inside the 30, mark at the 27-yard line. Pretty pass, pretty catch.
27-yard gain for the Ironmen there. Spires out 7 out of 9 passing for 75 yards. That's Wooford's 3rd catch, I believe.
I think Wooford, we're going to see us throw to Cade Wooford more this year. Eli Browerman now the tailback in the I. Hunter Webb the fullback. Spires under center. Slot to the left. Hand off to Webb. Makes a nice cut at the line of scrimmage. Crosses the 25. Maybe gets to the 24. Pick up a 3. Whistle blows, and we have a Jackson Ironman on the field. This might be our first leg cramp of the night, Pete, the way we're holding, the way it is. I can't tell who it is. Both teams will come to the sideline. 1:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like it might be a lineman there. It was in the interior. Didn't see what happened there.
Jason Crawford quickly out there on the field along with Doc Owens. Once again, Pete, how lucky are the Ironmen to have those kind of gentlemen on your sideline?
Right, and I tell you, they're very dedicated. I'm sure they do more than what is required. Doc Owen is the team physician. I believe he still helps a lot and coaches on at the Pee Wee level, Dan, if I'm not mistaken.
He does, and Jason Crawford seems to be everywhere down here at Jackson High School, and working through Holzer and allowing him to be there is such expertise. And I tell you, Coach Hall, Coach Morrow in basketball, Coach Walburn in basketball, all the head coaches, they will sing their praises because that takes an awful lot of pressure off the coaching staff to have that kind of quality of people involved in your program.
Absolutely.
It looks like the injury with A.J. Denny, he's walking off the field on his own. Whether it was a cramp or not, don't know that for sure. But now he decides to jog off, so that's a good sign. Jackson will be a 2nd and 7. Ball inside the 25-yard line. Mark at the 24. Ironmen come out. Wooford in a slot formation to the left. I formation with Webb and Browerman in the I. Spires under center. Drops back, takes a look down the field. A good throw. The pass is out there, and it is caught. And it was Cade Wooford. A perfect pass by Evan Spires. Wooford runs by the defender into the end zone. Spires lofts it over the top defender and into the hands of Cade Wooford. And pretty pass, pretty catch. And that's a lot of fun, Pete, to watch us be able to throw the football like that.
Wooford out there in the spot like a wide receiver. I think he'd be pretty good at that too, but
I think he could play that. You're right.
Spires hits the 100-yard mark with that touchdown pass, 8 out of 10.
Excellent efforts by both quarterbacks tonight. This Ironman offense has now scored 41 straight points. It is 41-7. We're trying to make it 42. Ethan Crabtree on the field. Good snap. The hold. The kick is up and good, and it is 42-7 with 1:29 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. Be back in 1 minute.
At Holzer Urgent Care Services, we're always prepared for the unexpected. With locations in Gallipolis, Athens, Jackson, and Pomeroy, we're available after hours and weekends when you need us most. We treat everything from the flu to minor injuries for both children and adults. Our team of medical professionals are second to none and always deliver friendly visits, excellent care, every patient, every time. For more information, please visit holzer.org.
Hi, it's Kylie, and you know what time of year it is. Football time. And our friends at Jackson Express, home of Big Papa's Pizza Subs, chicken, and more, have got you covered before or after.
The kick was returned by number 21, Derek Thick. It'll be 1st and 10 Logan on the 19-yard line.
Outstanding.
It really has. Other than the opening kickoff return, Jackson probably would grade out at A or A- at the very least for their kickoff return coverage after that. And when you score a lot of touchdowns, there are a lot of kickoff returns.
Running clock, so it is moving, but Jackson's going to take a timeout. This is the type of time of game we're going to start doing some substituting, and I think that's exactly what this timeout involvement is, just making sure you got the right personnel out there. 1:12 to go here in the third quarter, 42-7, the Ironmen with the big lead, and we appear to be huddled up and trying to get some new bodies in there. See Evan Jarvis is back on the field, who played something in the first half, and you're going to see Evan Jarvis in that secondary. Good solid-looking junior, going to play that strong safety position. We'll try to get as many names as we can out there. Number 11 is Hayden Thielman. He's a junior. 16, Jake Malone is a senior, plays cornerback. Very good one out there. Does a nice job for the Ironmen. He will also play some quarterback when we have games like that. He'll get time under center. Pitch to the wide side. Running back turns the corner on the left side of the field, and he is wrapped up, it looked like, and we just called his name, Jake Malone. Rat came up, made a good tackle. Gain of about 3 yards for the Chieftains, maybe 4. Bring the ball out to the 23-yard line. Mitchell Mapes in there at the outside linebacker position. Mike Baker in there at the nose guard. Looks like Dylan DeLong at a defensive tackle. Derek Bowling at one of the outside linebackers also. And we'll see number 17 coming off the field, Xander Irvin. 33 seconds to go, and we'll see 19 Brody Butcher back on the field. I don't know, that might have been an equipment issue there. 3 seconds, running clock now. 2nd and 6. Logan drops back, and the throw for a slant over the middle goes incomplete. And this might be the last play of this third quarter because the clock keeps going on incomplete passes. Braden Stapleton into the lineup for the Ironmen also. 9 seconds running clock. Logan's not in a big hurry, so I think this will be the last play of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters, is the Jackson Ironmen scoring 42 straight points in this contest. Ironman 42, Logan 7. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here in just 1 minute.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Straight pulling the ball carrier. Good for a Logan first down. First and 10 Logan on the 35-yard line.
It's important. They're ready to play.
They'll be on the play. It's second and 10.
Couldn't tell, but there's just a lot of white helmets on that particular play. Couldn't see exactly who was all involved, but I think Mike Baker was in there. Second, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, called it second and 10. Handoff up the middle. Nice run to cuts to the outside, and that's pulling, and he's able to cross midfield. Boy, he cut it outside quickly on the run up the middle. No, it wasn't pulling. It's number 21, very thick. Probably one of the top plays of the game for the Logan Chieftains, and he takes it across midfield into Jackson territory, and they're going to mark it. But there is a flag. Let's see who it's against.
After the play, personal foul.
Oh, it's going to be a personal foul after the play by the Chieftains. So it will be a first down. It takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line of the Ironmen, but now they'll march it back to the 41-yard line of the Chieftains, but it should be a first down, first and 10. Wyatt Woodgard is the sophomore quarterback in for the Chieftains. Woodgard is under center. One back in the backfield, slots to both sides. First and 10 from the Chieftain 41-yard line. Motion comes. Woodyard steps back, throws it up in the air. Ball is deflected, bounces around. Nobody gets their hands on it, goes incomplete. Creighton Stapleton reports back in the lineup for the Ironmen. Running clock, so we are down to 9 minutes to go in this contest. Chieftains would sure love another score, and that would stop the running clock option. 42-7, your Jackson lead. Next week, Pete Wilson, we kind of start hinting about this. We're going to play a team that's been in the state finals 2 years in a row. Is that possible?
Don't say that Andy Hall ducks anybody. Ironton Fighting Tigers at Tank Stadium.
They got a big one tomorrow night against their arch rival Wheelersburg. But we will be 8 days away from taking on the Tigers. There's some illegal motion by the Logan offensive line. It'll march them back 5 yards.
Offense, number 66.
We'll be down in Tank Stadium. So much history there. Talk about the history between Jackson and Logan, 98 performance and all that. How many big games have taken place in Tank Stadium through the years? And the Ironmen have been involved in a bunch of them.
All right, and two of our good friends are listing in Columbus. We'll give them a howdy do. Dick Gentle and Ron Heath.
Those are two of the good ones. Two of the good guys.
All right. Thank you, Internet. Thank you, streaming. A lot of
Second and 15. Pitch back, deep in the backfield. Mitchell Mapes is chasing him down, wraps him up. The running back gets back about to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Good job defensively. We put Logan in a 3rd and long. Post-game, we will be giving the Moreau Collision Hit of the Game Award. Hit of the game will go out there. They'll do that every year. They give a T-shirt to the players. They've done this for a number of years. And then we will name a player of the game, and that's the Gillum Insurance Player of the Game by Jason Pudge Gillum. 16 years he's been doing that. Always fun to talk to that gentleman. Shotgun formation for the Chiefs. 2 wideouts. Quarterback's going to keep it from out of the shotgun, Woodgard, and he's going to maybe gain 3 or 4 yards, get back to near the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 10, and let's see whether Logan wants to punt it away. 6:50 to go in this contest. They find themselves down by a score of 42-7. We see number 10 come in, Jack Brown. He has been their punter all night. He's had his hands full most of the night, Pete, from that punting position. We put a lot of pressure on him.
Well, Jackson, if they're able to hold on here and the score finishes 42-7, it will match Jackson's biggest win ever over Logan in 1974, when the Ironmen defeated Logan.
Where did you come up with
down
that?
The hill. Spencer Wall's handout.
Oh, okay, good. Punt goes off the side of the foot. It goes out of bounds. It'll cross maybe the 40-yard line. We'll see where they mark it, but it'll be Jackson's football. They're going to do the walk-off there on the sideline as the punt went out of bounds on the Logan Chieftain sideline. It looks like it's going to be at the 40-yard line. 6:09 to go in tonight's contest. 4th quarter, 42-7. The Ironmen with the lead, and they'll have the football.
1st and 10, Jackson on the 40-yard line.
We'll have a whole new unit in there on offense. They break the huddle from Coach Hall.
Boston Campbell, the sophomore quarterback.
Campbell was under center.
First varsity experience.
All right. I formation for the Ironmen. Slot to the left. Hand off to the second back through. Crosses the 40, across the 45. Falls forward, approaching midfield range. Goes for about 7 yards, nearly 8 on first down. Who'd you have as the back, Pete?
I'm looking.
Hayden Bice is down on the field, and he is being treated for a cramp. Got a little assistance there from Eli Browerman, I think, stretching him out. Now you got Jason Crawford in there going to do a little work on Bice. 2nd and short. 5:36 to go. Now an injury will stop the clock.
Browerman on the run.
Browerman on the run. Okay. Thank you. Browerman's had a nice game for a sophomore. He's back up to Cade Woodford in that running back position, but very effective there. Very efficient on the extra or the special teams.
Right, and looks to be very quick and aggressive, unafraid in there. Sophomore on his first varsity experience. Eli, of course, the son of Jackson Middle School principal Mark Berman and his wife Amber Berman, who is a teacher. in the Jackson City schools.
We actually did know, we expected Eli to be a good football player this year, no doubt about it. We've seen him come up through the...
Right, older brother, a valedictorian at Jackson High School last year.
Well, what a baseball player.
Baseball and soccer.
I had the luxury of getting to do baseball with you last year, and a lot of these guys are on that baseball program that had such a spectacular season. Coach McGraw and his Ironmen. Hand off to the front back up there, and that's Braden Powell. Braden crosses the 50, gets a first down near the 45-yard line. Move the stakes again, another first down for the Ironmen. They've collected a bunch of them.
19 now, I guess 4 for Logan.
5:06 to go, running clock. Ironmen with a first down at the Chieftain 45-yard line. Subbing freely in here this whole second half. The only bad thing for a running clock, it knocks minutes out of your second and third teamers. They don't get as many snaps. Ball is fumbled from the quarterback and center exchange, but I think the whistle blew before that. It was blown dead. Line judge is going to have, he threw a flag. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Ironmen, or no, I think it's just going to go as a fumbled snap, and it's going to be about a 3-yard loss, moving back to the 48. A lot of post-game. We'll give away awards, Pete's statistics, which everybody waits on. And naturally, we get excited. We get a chance to chat with Coach Andy Hall about this win number 1. And how about this, Pete Wilson, win number 98 for Coach Hall here at Jackson.
Oh, boy.
Pitch back to the deep back through. It looks like it is Browerman again, and he takes it around the corner, and I think he might score it down to the 10. Now he's going to get pulled out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. Eli turned the corner, outran the pursuit. One man had an angle on him and does tackle him. They'll mark it about the 3-yard line.
First and goal, Jackson on the 3-yard line.
Good execution by the second unit on the Ironman offense.
49-yard run by Browerman. He hasn't done too bad at all. 3 carries, 74 yards. I think he's lobbying for some playing time somehow with this talented team.
Yeah. Well, we knew we had skilled people this year and a lot of experience coming back. I think the question was the offensive and defensive line, and Coach Hall kept telling us they are better. They've grown up this year, and they have shown it tonight. We are much better in the trenches. I back, second back through. It's Browerman. He gets down to about the 1, gets inside the 1. Ball might be loose. People are diving on it. Let's see who comes up with that loose football. And Logan comes out of the pileup. They will have the football, probably be marked inside the 1-yard line, but it will be the Chieftains with the football with 2:57 to go here in the fourth quarter.
The ball is holding a turnover to the Chieftains.
Ironman's first turnover of the night, I think, Pete.
It is.
Comes with under 3 minutes to go in the contest.
Oh, the ball inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, we were close for a touchdown there, and it got knocked out, and Logan did come up with it. 99.5 yards to go for the Chieftains. Clock running, 2:45. Ironman just about ready to clinch victory number 1 in this season. We're on had a 2-game losing streak, Pete. The heartbreaking overtime loss to the Cavaliers last year, and then the 14-12 loss in the playoffs to Tri-Valley. And this team was hungry to get back on the winning side of things, and they did that tonight. There is a flag thrown. I think Logan might have had an extra body on the floor. Delay a game.
Number 8.
That's going to be about a
first down.
2-inch penalty. The ball was inside the 1. Now it's as close. The tip of the ball is as close to the goal line as it can be. Down to the 2-minute mark. Tight formation for the Chieftains. Quarterback under center. He sneaks it, gets across, gets out to about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line, gives them a little bit of breathing room. Clock will keep running. We're now at 1:40 to go in this contest. 44 comes on the field for the Ironmen. That's Drew Wiley. Drew's a sophomore. 72 on the field for the Ironmen. Kelson Mullen, another sophomore. 79 on the field. Caden Condon He is a sophomore, 5'11", 275 pounds. He goes in there at the nose guard position. Hand off to the second back through, gets across the 5, falls down to the 6. Good job tackling-wise there by the Ironmen. Looks like Xander Irvin involved on that tackle. Xander, an inside linebacker for Jackson. He is a sophomore. Xander, a football, basketball, baseball guy, plays them all. Dad Jonathan is the JV basketball coach for Coach Max Morrow. Chieftain over the ball. We're under, this could be the last play of the game. 25 seconds left. Hand off the second back through. Mitchell Mapes involved in the tackle. There is a flag, so this might be a face mask. That might stop it. Nothing intentional. It looked like Irvin Mapes involved in the tackle on that one. Or no, they're even going to keep the clock running. So Pete Wilson, it's a personal foul. I think there'll be one more play if Logan wants it, but nope. Well, it looked like both teams are headed to the sideline, but now they'll come back out. They're going to play one more down. This is where you hope nobody gets hurt. They declined the penalty, so this game's over. Probably a pretty good call by Coach Eddie. Now, both teams now will line up to shake hands. It is the Jackson Ironmen with victory number 1 on the season for the Ironmen. Coach Hall and the Jackson Ironmen by a score of 42-7. Remember, Logan scored on the opening kickoff to take a 7-0 lead, but it's been all Jackson Ironmen since then, and they come away with a 42-7 win. And as Pete Wilson says, the biggest victory in the history of Jackson. Logan, Pete?
Well, I believe it ties it. You go back to the 1974 season. That was Randy Ridge's senior year. We're old enough.
Randy ran for about 280 or 300 yards that night off tackle.
Right, and I tell you what, a guy who had a great game that game was his cousin Mike Ridge on defense. I remember he